What's shaking, guys? MagicActivatr here, bringing you guys a Pokemon Showdown Random Session match. And today we're going to be playing against my friend Hoffiler from YouTube. He is a good friend of mine, and we're going to be doing a random match against him. So we're going to go ahead and accept the battle request and see what our leads are. So we're going to lead off with a Glaceon against his Jumpluff, which is not too bad of a lead against his Jumpluff. The rest of the team that we do have is a Kecleon with Protean and Assault Vest, Scyther with Technician and Eviolite, Alomomola with Regenerator and Leftovers, Shadow Tag, Leftovers, Wobbuffet, and Blaze Life Orb, Imbor. So he does have the Jumpluff here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and click Protect here just to scout what this thing might want to do, because he is pretty fast. He is pretty fast. Faster than us. So we're going to see what he decides to do with this Jumpluff. He decides to stay in, switch out, what he wants to do. I don't really want Glaceon to take any statuses, so we're going to Protect just to kind of scout out his move here. He's going to switch into an Entei. Alright, so he is going to switch into the Entei. So apparently the Jumpluff didn't really have anything that wanted to touch us here. Now Entei is a physical mon, so I feel like the switch to make here is going to be to go right out into... I think we're going to go out into Alomomola here. Alomomola is a mon that I'm pretty familiar with, so we're going to go out to him. He's pretty defensive. We're going to get in there, and I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Scald here. Get a Scald off, and if this hits the Entei, it is going to... he is not going to like that. Unfortunately, we cannot burn him, being that he is a fire type. But a Scald will do a decent chunk of damage, or should do a decent chunk of damage, and Alomomola can kind of sit here and take a hit. If he decides to switch out, I'm okay with that because we'll get a little bit of Lefty's recovery. Plus, we've got Regenerator. He sends in the Quagsire, which is not water absorbed. It is not water absorbed, so that is good to know. I feel like he is probably going to try and get a Toxic off. I feel like that's what he is going to want to do right now, and unfortunately I don't have anything that can just freely come in, which is a bit of a pain. That is a bit of a pain. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? This thing could be a potential problem for us. Do I have any grass moves on anything? I do have you do have a grass move, but unfortunately, you do not want to come in on. Imbor does have grass knot, but he does not just want to come in on a Quagsire. To be completely honest with you. So I think here what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into... geez, I really don't know what to do. Quagsire is a problem. Quagsire can wall us, and we don't really have anything like Toxic or status to inflict on him. So you know what? We're just gonna go here. I'm just gonna go ahead and Protect and scout. Let's see what he's gonna... yeah, so he is gonna go for a Toxic. He is gonna go for a Toxic. Scald does whittle him down though. Scald does whittle him down. He probably has Leftovers, and he probably has Recover if I had to guess. We do have Heal Bell on Glaceon though, so we can get rid of the Toxic. He actually switches out into Kyurem, which I kind of did not expect there. So we're gonna knock off his Choice Scarf. there. So I worried a little bit about on that turn for nothing. But we're back up to nearly full health. I'm going to fire off he's going to Focus Blast, which is going to do a decent chunk of damage there. We're going to Scald and get the burn. So that is going to help us a little bit just to whittle this Kyurem down a little bit, this Kyurem White. And I think here, the play to make, because you are going to be Dragon Ice. You are Dragon Ice. I feel like now I don't really want to send Glaceon in, even though he does have decent. Actually, his regular defense is better, so I definitely don't want to send him in. I kind of want to go into Wobbuffet here. He's gonna Draco Meteor, which does a huge amount of damage on us. Oh, geez, that hurts just a little bit. That hurts just a little bit, but what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now? I guess my best bet is to click Miracoat. He might switch out. He can't switch out. He's only got special attacking moves, and he just got a drop. So my only hope here is that the drop was enough to, and he went for Ice Beam, which is fine. He went for Ice Beam instead, which is fine. I think Draco Meteor might have actually finished the job there. I think Draco Meteor, even though he had taken a drop, the Draco Meteor probably would have still been enough to do the job. And he goes into Quagsire, which is a respectable play. Definitely a respectable play. I kind of want to go back out into a Lomomola. I think I need to knock him off. And even though I know the Toxic's coming, we can heal it off, because I think I can go into... I don't know what set he's running. I don't know if he's going to be physically offensive or specially offensive, but I can definitely... And then he's going to switch into Jumpluff. So we're going to knock off Jumpluff's Flying Gem. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. That just screams acrobatics. That just screams acrobatics. Oh my Lanta, that is kind of scary. That is kind of terrifying. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I'm gonna go into Glaceon. There goes the acrobatics. Okay, and we're gonna eat that up, because you are a bulky little Glaceon. You like to just slop up those hits. I feel like he may switch, so I think this is my chance to heal Bell. He goes for a substitute. Alright, so he's going to get behind that sub, which, not going to lie, is a little bit scary. Goes for Toxic. He's going to get the Toxic up on Glaceon, which is fine, because like I said, heal Bell is completely a thing. If he wants to substitute again, he can do that. I will let him whittle his HP down. I feel like he's going to switch, though. He does switch into Entei. And even though that was a resisted hit, that did a decent little chunk of damage. Unfortunately, though, I cannot heal at this point. So, I pretty much am going to have to switch. I think back out into a Lomomola. I'm playing very defensive in this match, which tends to be my play style. I feel like a little bit more, or at least whenever I started doing, being involved with like leagues and stuff, I started to play a lot more defensive than I used to. I used to be very offensive as a player, but now I'm playing D. I'm relying on my walls so much. Rather than just clicking the Scald here, I think I'm gonna knock off. He goes back out into Jumpluff. He goes back out into Jumpluff. He goes back out into the Jumpluff. And that's the thing, is we've got a Scyther and an Emboar, and neither of them want to come in because of this thing having acrobatics. Neither of them really want to come in. I don't really have much choice. I have to go back out to Glaceon. It is definitely not ideal, but I definitely have to go out to Glaceon. I've got to click Heal Bell. I need... Alright. I think at this point, I'm going to click Ice Beam. We did live. All right. Thanks to that heal bell, we were able to live and take out the Jumpluff. So that is good. That is good for us. That is absolutely good for us. Unfortunately, though, Glaceon is pretty much gone at this point. But we were able to get rid of the Jumpluff, which makes me feel a little bit better. It does make me feel a little bit better. So there's still 2 of his Pokemon we have not seen yet. He hasn't seen 3 of ours. He hasn't seen Emboar. He hasn't seen Scyther or Kecleon. I'm gonna switch back to Alomomola. I know I keep doing that. I keep going right out to Alomomola. He went for the extreme speed. He expected me to sack it off, but I'm actually gonna save a Glaceon as fodder in case I need it. And I'm actually gonna click Knockoff again. If he switches into anything, preferably that Quagsire. If he's going to switch into anything, I would much prefer him to switch into the Quagsire. He's going to go into Fearow. So we're going to knock off and get rid of his Choice Band. So that is actually, I'm actually quite okay with that. Now I feel comfortable clicking a Scald. Maybe we can snag a burn on this thing and cripple his offensive power just a little bit more. That would make me feel very, very good. That would make me feel very good if we could get a burn on this thing. Although we've used Scald, what, twice, and we've already got 1 burn, so... And he is going to get a little bit of damage on himself there. We do snag the burn, so that is actually going to be very helpful. And I believe the burn will actually take him out this next turn, so... I'm definitely just going to click Wish here. He's going to go for a Pursuit. I don't know if he expected me to switch. There, but we are going to get a Wish off. And we are at... Dude, I actually really like Alomomola. Not a huge fan of its design, but it has come through for me on so many occasions. And now I'm going to say he feels pretty safe getting a Toxic off. He's at full health. I'm going to protect this turn and just go ahead and catch my Wish. You know what? I could have switched into Glaceon. Do I dare try that? I'm going to knock this thing off first. I got to get rid of those leftovers. Because those leftovers are a problem. Unfortunately, though, now, he's not going to go for another Toxic. So I would have to catch him on a turn that he was going to go for a Recover. I'll get a Scald off on him. He's going to Scald me back, which is fine. I can do that. I just want to snag a burn. So, knowing that he's Scald, he may not have Earthquake. He could still have Earthquake. And we see the last Pokemon, which is a Hydreigon. It is a Hydreigon. And... Let's see, how are we going to deal with this thing? Emboar can definitely do some work to it. I feel like I can't just let Alomomola go down right now. 195 speed. Ugh. What am I going to do? What am I going to switch to? I could go to Kecleon. I'm going to protect here to scout his move. You just Dragon Pulse. Okay. So, I feel like I can go into Kecleon pretty safely. He Dragon Pulses with the Assault Vest. We're going to be able to take that pretty well. And that is going to allow us to go for the Drain Punch. He's going to switch into Quagsire. And that's going to do a decent chunk. That is going to do a decent chunk of damage. How much did that do? It looks like it did probably about 27%. I'm going to hit him with another Drain Punch. He's going to live. He's probably going to recover at this point. No, he goes for a Scald. He wants to get a burn. He's trying to fish for that burn. He doesn't get it, though. And I think a Shadow Sneak will take him out at this point. You know, honestly, I don't know why I didn't Drain Punch. I outsped him anyway, so... Just being cheeky. Just being cheeky. He goes out to Entei, which he could have really caught us off guard there. He could have really taken advantage of that situation. Had he went for the Hydreigon while we were Ghost type. Assuming he had a Dark Pulse or something. But he's going to drop our speed, which is fine. I'm not too worried about that. I want to get this Scald off on Entei. I've yet to have a chance to get this Scald off. And no, he's going to go right out to the Hydreigon. It's going to be a resisted hit. It's not going to do very much damage. No burn. I'm going to protect again. I'm going to protect. I know I'm playing extremely safe. We haven't lost him on yet. But I'm still playing extremely safe because I have been in situations where I've had a full team and then like one last Pokemon come in and turn it around completely. It goes out to Entei on the protect. I guess he was predicting a switch. Maybe he was predicting a switch. I don't know, but we're going to get a Wish. I think the Toxic is going to take us out. So, unfortunately, the Toxic does take us out. What is your speed? 199. We do have Glaceon here. I don't think the Wish comes through since he fainted. I don't think that the Wish comes through since he fainted. Sucker Punch. Let's see. What do I want to go into? I kind of want to go out to the Emboar. To be honest. So I'm going to go out to Emboar. He's got a fighting type move, but it's neutral. It will be neutral on us. Not necessarily the best play, but there aren't just a whole lot of just great plays that I can make in terms of switches right here. So I think I'm going to... I think we're going to go for Superpower. I think I am going to go for Superpower here. It's going to nearly be enough to take him out. Oh, the Wish still came through. I should have... Well, it wouldn't have mattered. Because Glaceon would have died anyway. So, doesn't matter. Maybe I could have went to Wobbuffet. Maybe. I don't know. Let's click Sucker Punch. And just finish that Entei off really quickly. So now we see the Hydreigon coming back. We're going to just switch out to the Kecleon again. Because I believe a Drain Punch can seal the deal for us without us losing Emboar. We're going to eat that Earth Power up. We're going to get a special defense drop, which is kind of lame. It's going to start doing a little bit more damage, but there we go. We're going to get the Drain Punch off, do a lot of damage, get some health back, and I believe that at this point it is going to be GG. Because we can eat that up. Boom. So there it is, taking out the Hydreigon, taking a 5-0 victory against my buddy Hoffiler. He actually played extremely well in that match with the Quagsire. That was very interesting. So thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to go check out Hoffiler's channel. His link is in the description. Dude, he makes some amazing like remixes and stuff like that. So definitely go check him out. In fact, I'm sure that I will probably put some of his music in this video. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button down below. Give it your magic touch. But for now, guys, I'm going to get out of here. So have yourselves a good day. Stay cool, and we will catch you next time.